Hey, what's up guys? It's Tech Notice here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 6s, and we're going to be putting them side by side against each other to take a look at some key differences and performance. So at the back here we have a familiar look. The iPhone 6 had the same look as both of these, with the 6s having a little logo at the bottom here. You get the antenna wrapping around the sides, and it's practically the same at the front. At the bottom, we're missing a 3.5mm headset jack now. Up top, same. Other side, practically the same everywhere around. So let's head inside and see what's new. So number one, we got the new home button. This one is still clicking. You guys can hear. This is the new home button that just makes a little feedback for us, which is quite cool. I'm getting used to it right now. So inside settings, they're both running iOS 10. However, the iPhone 6s is running iOS 10.0.1. and the 7 is running just iOS 10. If you scroll to the bottom, we have system haptic at the bottom here, which reacts to all the system actions. Not sure why the 6s doesn't have it, since it does also have the new haptic engine as well. With iOS 10, everything is just so quick, very quick. If you guys take a look carefully, you guys can see how well it performs animation wise. So you can open and close it before it even launches the app, which is insane. I really recommend anybody running an iPhone 6 or 5s and above to upgrade to this version. Now let's open some apps. Let's go for speedtest.net. So I'm not too fond of the whole taking turn thing. Just whichever is the better device. I'm gonna click them both at the exact same time. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. So whoever has the head start is pretty much going to win here, and that's what we're looking for, right? Even quicker by 1 millisecond, it still counts. So it seems like the iPhone 7 had the head start, maybe about a second, and this is where it's getting all its bandwidth from. So you can see it's getting about 24 down, and this one is getting about 15 down. Upload, this one's going to get about 5, this one's going to get... Actually, looks like the iPhone 6s is doing better. Anyways, both of them are going to get about a 3, so. Now let's launch an app. This one's going to be Bottle Flip 2K16. 3, 2, 1, go. Seems like the iPhone 6s loaded that up quicker or actually... Let's do that one more time since Game Center popped up. Now let's go for battery doctor. Here both of them are charged at 100%, so we get to see how much battery is left, and here's quite interesting. So we opened pretty much the same app, and on the iPhone 6s we're using about 375 megabytes. Or sorry, we're using about 1500. This one we're using 13. So we do get more memory free on the iPhone 7. Now into batteries, 100% battery power. You know what, this app doesn't show too much. I think it was Battery Doctor was the one that showed all the details about the battery. Now, most importantly, we're going to go into Geekbench 4. Let's do CPU. Oh, so let's take a look at the specs. This is an iPhone 7, iOS 10, Fusion chip, and 2 gigs of RAM. 6S, 10.0.1, A9, running at 1.85 gigahertz, and also 2 gigs of RAM. Let's hit CPU and start. So from my previous experience, this is going to take a really long time, so I'm going to cut it and I'm going to come back. So we are just about done here, guys. The iPhone 7 got a score of 3493 and 5005. Now we're just waiting on the iPhone 6s. So if you scroll down here, you can see that the iPhone 7 shows 2 processor. However, Apple did advertise it as a quad core, but I'm guessing the 2 processor is the 2 high performance core, and the 2 performance core has been deactivated for this test. And here is the score of the iPhone 6s. So you got 2504 and 4119. And the score of the 7 is 3493 for single score and 5605. So we got a score of, I'd say, 20 to 30% increase. This is not quite drastic as the iPhone 6 and 7. However, this is one of the fastest phones on the market at the moment. It even beats the iPhone S7, or the Note 7. So now let's launch some other apps. Let's go for Safari, and we're gonna do a Sun Spider test. 3, 2, 1, go. The 7 is ahead by 2 seconds. And for web browser experience, you're going to get a response rate of 184.3 milliseconds. 6S, you're going to get 226. So I'd say another, 30 to 40% this time. Now if you guys can see, the screen on the iPhone 7 is a little bit more warm. This is the 6S, and this happens on every single screen. I'm guessing this is from the, whatever Apple is advertising, the Gamma. Right, you guys fill in the blank. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I prefer the lighter, brighter one more. This feels like night shift is on, but obviously it's not. Let's launch Maps. 7. News. And if you guys can see, the animation is quite quick on the iPhone 6 and 6S already. I already previewed it to you guys. But when you compare it to the iPhone 7, the animation, it just makes the 6S look kind of slow. Take a look. You see how the 7 just right away. And this happens for every single app as well. So let's click. Just that half-second delay. But either way, you're not going to notice it unless you have the iPhone 7 side by side with it. Let's go for camera. So for camera wise, you do get a bump in aperture size and 6 lens, whatever else Apple is advertising. However, I'm not seeing too much of a difference here. Maybe when I upload it onto the computer or something like that, it's going to be much better. But the 6S performs very well too. That's quite weird. I just thought the 6S was faster right there. Typing. Fast on both. Widgets. Let me close that. Okay, with all those apps open, let's see how well we're doing with RAM-wise. So memory, we have 24% memory free, and this side you have about 18%, and they are both running 2 gigs of RAM. So you can see how well the iPhone 7 manages its RAM. Let's open Watch. And another key feature that Apple has mentioned, and I was just about to miss here, is the stereo speaker. Now music is just going to blow straight into your face instead of, when you have all those instances where you cup the sides holding the phone and you can barely hear anything, it's all muffled up. This, even though you muffle the side up, it's going to be blasting music right at the front right here, which is really awesome. Let's see what else. Oh, we're going to check out Touch ID speeds. So these are all both second generation Touch ID, so they should be about the same speed. Let's test them out. 3, 2, 1, go. It's quite weird. The 6S went in and the 7 didn't. 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe I just didn't register this finger, see? Oh, I did. Switch side. See, I'm still getting used to the new taptic feedback home button. 3, 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. So they're just as fast as each other. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. So this compared to the iPhone 6, which I'll grab right here. If you guys can see, look how slow the first generation Touch ID is now. So that's in. This is not. Actually, this is not even turned on, so. Oops. Just put that aside. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Tell me what else you guys want to see with the new iPhone 7. I'm going to be getting the new jet black version, which is on its way right now. And definitely more videos going to be coming up, especially water related videos. So stay tuned and turn on your notification, guys. Peace out.